I got a cold looking crew out there this morning.
I'll be one of them in just a second.
Yeah, Stripe was actually already in and got a little bit of something. Dawn did an excellent job covering up the trees last night, but then it stayed windy. Didn't go below 32, and apparently we didn't have a frost, which is good, because if you hadn't done that,
A lot of work. I was cold.
He was out there for 45 minutes while I went and washed my hair and did girl stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Donnie. One more night, I think. Only just one more.
Oh, yes. Okay.
At least this week.
Right.
Because we got till April 15th.
That's right.
Don said everything looked good when he took the covers off, so that's good. It's brisk. For sure, again. All the kitties are fine. A little frustrated that I'm sleeping in so late on vacation, but other than that, they're good. Well, at least while they're waiting, they're in the sunshine. Mostly. And I came out with the good stuff. You doing good there, Mr. Man? That's good. I haven't seen any activity in our bluebird box, and David says he hasn't seen any in his either. I mean, no, you know, pine straw, no nest building. Which is a little bit of a bummer, but I still think in the March time frame we could see some nest building. Good morning, Panther. Did you stay warm enough last night, buddy? Hi. Good boy. You can go eat your chicken now. Go eat your chicken. Mom was just looking at her front porch. Yeah, there's Stripey. He was getting away from Tux for a minute. Tux is strolling. Hi. I know you're ready for your chicken. Hi. Hello, sweetie pea. Good girl. Here you go. There you go. Good morning. I'm out here visiting with my kitties, and it is windy. I was checking the forecast for tonight. I definitely think 29, and whether it frosts or not is going to depend on this wind that we've had for a couple of days now, whether it stays or not. Hey, Mart. Hi, sweetheart. Here's Tux. Stripes up there on what I call the mushroom, the little carpeted spool Don and I put up there. He loves that. Him and Morris are up there all the time. We moved the one closer, and they're up there all the time. You sure are looking happy there. It's up to a wonderful 41, and the wind hasn't let up a bit.
Well, I tell you, that wind, it was serious when I was out there last night, and then this morning it wasn't any better, but I did have sunshine this morning, so that was the only difference.
Well, thank you for making the effort to keep them looking good. I really do appreciate it.
Right. Well, it's just
Don loves his tree, especially the one down by the bridge.
Well, yeah. Did you see the size of that pot I planted it in?
Yep, he worked really hard. He worked really hard on that. He did. Yeah. Well, I'm trying to think about where I want to go walk, despite the wind.
Oh, right. Well, you definitely need to pick some place where we're going to get a little break from the wind. We don't want any more of that cross the lake crap.
Either that, or we just give up and just wear our hat.
Right. Well.
Nighttime, you going to help me work on my building just a little? I'm waiting on some parts, but I can do the roof on both sides. It should look pretty. I need particularly more of these dark green masonry bricks. Some of them go here and here to finish up what kind of looks like a fireplace, but isn't sort of really. So, anyway, I'm going to work on it for a little bit while Don finishes his coffee and his paper and does some tweets. I am super pleased with how the roof line has come out. Obviously not done. This is a scoop, a construction scoop, repurposed as part of the roof, and I just absolutely love it. This is the whole reason. Hi, nighttime. Hi, sweetheart. This is the whole reason why I decided to do this building, was how this was done up here. And super excited to do it. I've got trim here and here, and actually that other chimney looking piece, not really a chimney here, and then the front corner plus a little steeple looking kind of a thing, a tower, and then the roof line. I probably got 3 or 4 more sessions of working on it before I'll claim it 100% done, including some parts coming this week. But this, like I said, this is the whole reason why I wanted to do this building, was right here. Son and I are in Jules. I suggested the path around Simpkins Pond at Lake Wheeler. Not too far from the house, but something different. A trail we don't want to walk in the summer, but is fine fall through spring. So a little something different for today. We're taking that. It's spring break. We've got a little extra time. Let's do something, a little different approach. So here we go. It's going on 1:30, and we've waited as long as we could for the wind to die down and the sun to warm up the air. And it's 52 out there, but the wind hasn't died down. Wow, that's really coming along. This is what we see from the Wake Tech crossover every day. That soundproofing wall and that overpass in the distance, yeah. We were curious about the Porter Farm strawberries. I would say they irrigated last night. There was puddles in between the rows.
Yeah.
They've got several things they can employ to protect the strawberry blooms, plants, fruit. Sometimes they smoke it, sometimes they cover it, sometimes they spray it and allow ice to form over top of it. Our strawberry month here is usually like the last week of April and May, so maybe they don't have fruit out there right now, but they do have the plants and maybe some blooms. I don't know, it just all depends on the blooms. The plants they plant in the fall, they must be a biannual. They live through the winter here and then they take off in the spring. And anyway, there's always stuff in the news about the strawberry crop. You can see the ripples in the water out there due to the wind. Dawn's keeping up the pace to get across the little dam here, because the wind is definitely traveling across. When we get up there on this side of the hill, I think it'll be quite peaceful and calm. And that's the real dam over there with Lake Wheeler crossing out in front. We are like a mile or 2 down the road from Yates Mill. This is a City of Raleigh park. Pets are allowed over here. So just a little different. There's rentals for john boats and paddle boats and canoeing here. But that's like around that corner over there. I don't know why I'm recording you when I'm supposed to be taking your picture.
I'm not that much to look at.
Yes, you are. You're my guy. Yeah, the lake's behind us, but the pond is in front of us. You can just barely see Jules through the tree. It's over there. And this trail will come out down on the road for a little stretch and then get us back to the parking lot. If you take the trail to the left, you can get over to the lakeside and the boathouse. Okay. Basically, there's enough trails through the woods up there that'll get you to the boathouse area.
I didn't know that.
I'm watching the cormorants on the end of that dead tree in the water over there. It's a great perch for them. Makes me wish I had my other camera. Probably should have put the 70D around my neck today instead of the weight vest. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And then you're gonna get me up over there? We were trying to cut across without having to go out on the road. Not that the road is that big of a deal, but we keep on hoping some Eagle Scout's gonna build a bridge over here to keep people from having to go out on the road. All right, I'll try it. Yeah, like I said, I made it across just fine, but 1 or 2 Eagle Scout bridges to make it so that you could get across over here at any time. That would be a great project. Maybe 2 different Eagle Scouts could work together and they could engineer the best 2 places, because I think 2 bridges would be best.
Yeah, well, you need a little bit of a boardwalk.
Yeah.
And then a bridge.
But we did it today. We did it. Looking across, enjoying the maple tree little seed pods all lit up today too. It's not quite as pretty as it was at the end of Bass Lake yesterday, but it's pretty.
Yep.
Oh wow, there are a lot of turtles. Last time we were here, Don was being Don and he walked out on part of the log. I told him he'd scare the birds and the turtles if he did that today, and he wasn't allowed. We're probably going to turn around and go back the way we came instead of walk out there on the road. Jules is like on that other side of that far bank over there. It's just not very much farther or scenic. Maybe back the way we came and take one of the little juts down over toward the lake.
Sure.
Something we haven't walked before over here.
Well, let's go down this because we see how it hits over there. Because here's the way that I guess to go, but we got this little trail here.
Right, it stops at the swampy area. There's the parking lot we've come out at before to our left, but
Right, that's the parking.
yeah, you can't actually cross over here. It's all swamp. People like to come over here to fish though. So we switched from the green trail to the blue trail. It runs up higher.
Yeah, Blue Trail has got elevation.
Yeah, thanks, Donnie. Appreciate that little hit up that hill there with the weight vest on. Thanks. See, down there at the bridge and the water line, that's where we came across the first time.
Yeah.
So we could exit to the parking lot. We could meet up with the other trail down the hill. Or we could go straight. We're gonna go straight. Well, down below us is where Jules is, and the berm, the bridge, the dam to go back across. But we're gonna go up here a ways towards the lake itself. So it was a really short walk up that hill to these two picnic shelters and this parking area. And then you might can see way over there is another car parked. There's also some green roof that I feel sure you can't see, and that's where the actual boathouse, restrooms, that kind of thing is.
Yeah.
Concessions.
I've never been in this particular parking lot.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
This is a little different than what I thought I was in.
Yeah, I thought we were coming up by these, but they didn't have a parking lot. And Don thought we were coming up in that parking lot over there, so we were both kind of right.
Yeah, there's another parking lot in the middle. That
Yeah.
Neither one of us sort of remember.
Yeah. There's the boathouse. Way down on the other side of the dock, you can see like a little covered pier.
It looks kind of black.
The trail goes down there. You can walk all the way down there. You want to do that today too, Donnie?
Oh, thank you.
I never come out on this dock because wherever we park, it's not ever worked out. So definitely coming out on this dock today. Carries that way toward that radio tower. The dock's moving more than one might think.
Yeah, well, this is a good camera stabilization tester.
Oh goodness, it is. It's just moving all over the place. It's pretty
Bobbing in the waves.
But you know what? Now I got that boat exhaust. I'm not really appreciating that at all.
Yeah, those guys
Oh
just
God, it's just spewing out.
2-cycle, baby. You
Oh
gotta
my
have that
God, it's
smoke.
just spewing out nasty oil stuff. Oh, keep it to yourselves. We're gonna take the trail along the water line back to where Jules is. Many a picture taken here on this rock over the years. Don's taking a quick phone call, and I'm enjoying the view before we end up at the car, which is right there. Well, that was very enjoyable, and we will definitely be back to walk all of the trails here again. We just left Terrace Teeter. They have ribeye roasts on sale. We'll be back in over the weekend.
Yeah,
And there's a Bolt. Pretty blue.
electric blue.
Just a quick drive through South Park to catch some Pokestops. And they drugged the ball field. They're ready for ball game. It's cheese stuffed chicken breast night, which means also time to make bacon. Right, Stripe? This isn't an official Easter rabbit. It is set 40575 year of the rabbit, and it was one of those you buy so much you get something gifts. I'm going to put it together in between continuing to work on dinner. It's only 194 pieces. Because I'll be getting out my Easter stuff over the weekend. And Jay Leno's on in the background. I'm enjoying listening to Jay. 2 different kinds of bacon. We'll like this better. It's thicker. This is thinner. I don't know. I can just tell you right now we're going to like that better. Sometimes we buy whatever Whole Foods has on sale. Here's the cheese stuffed chicken breast ready to go in the oven. The chicken was a little smaller this time, so probably 40 minutes instead of 50. But there's plenty big enough for 3 servings there. Scott from Monroe Live is talking about the new Toyota electric vehicle. I didn't even catch the name, but I keep on shouting things at him like, I don't care what Toyota did like a long time ago with the Prius. I only care about like the last year or 2, and the comments have gone on from there. I'm trying to behave myself, but I just can't. No frunk, and that's what it looks like under the hood. Just say no. Like, just say no. Look at the Rivian. Look at the F-150 Lightning. Look at all the pretty Teslas. Just no.